Yeah, so again, Peralta, you know what it is. It's what's up, Jeb? Tremel, what's up? You go to Facebook 520 Gridiron. We're doing a interview with Coach Angel from the Raiders, president of the Raiders, and Orlando. He's the one running 520 Gridiron, talking everything football and everything in between. Thanks, Jeb. Appreciate it. What up, Tremel? Yeah. So yeah, hop on Facebook if you guys got it.
What up, Coach Frank?
We got where we at? We got 15 viewers so far, and we need to grow to 16,000 views.
There you go. we get to 15,000.
Yeah.
We gotta come up with a prize, bro. Oh yeah. Chris is gonna come out.
Yo, look, we'll do something. We'll do something like this. I'll give away a shirt on the Facebook Live, if you guys get up on it. It's 520 Gridiron on Facebook. We're doing a Facebook Live. I'll give somebody one of these nice red Badger red jet shirts.
Wisconsin Badger.
Nice.
Wisconsin Badgers.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you.
On Wisconsin. My little bro, Roman Brower Young, he just beat Wisconsin the day before yesterday.
Yeah, Penn State. Right
Yeah,
there.
Penn
Nittany
State.
Lion.
Nittany Line.
Yeah.
What's up, Squints? Go on Facebook, 520 Gridiron, and we're growing this thing out there.
That's Squints 2-1 right there.
Yes, sir.
21.
That's Squints, my
I
guy.
gave Squints that
Sandlot,
name.
remember?
I gave Squints that name.
Did you give Squints that name?
I gave him that name.
Say what's up. He's right
What's
there.
up, Squints?
Yeah.
Good to see you, boy.
Yeah,
What's
so-
happening? What's
so we're
going
doing
on
this.
out there, guys? We got the Jet right here. Jet's live on the live. Right here. He's gonna be doing it live right there also. You know, share, like, and invite all your friends. We got a good show today. Another good show. We got Coach O. I'm Coach Angel. Right there, make a perfect 10. Got the 1 and the 0 right here. We got Bobby the Jet Rodriguez from Jet Fitness.
Jet Sports
Jet
Training.
Sports
Jet Sports
Training.
Training.
My bad. My
Nah,
bad.
you're
I
good,
had a
you're
long
good.
day. I had a long day.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, for those that are on Instagram, hop on over to Facebook, go to 520 Gridiron, and that's where this live is going to be at. So I'm getting out of here, but you guys jump on Facebook, 520 Gridiron, and you guys can catch the rest. So I'll see you in a bit.
What's up, everybody? 520 Gridiron.
What's
Back with it.
happening?
Live.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thank
Let's
you.
hear it.
Friday of February. Going
Absolutely.
quick.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Going quick. Yeah. So what's going on, Bobby? We got Bobby
Talk
the
to us,
Jet.
man.
What's happening?
Tell us
New
what's up.
spot.
Yeah, new spot.
New spot.
Finally got everything installed today. Turf got laid down today. We're going from 1,700 square feet to now 6,300 square feet. So about 4 times bigger than our last location.
Best spot in
Shout out to Toby Bourget and Tucson Turf for installing the turf. They did a great job. Toby been taking care of me since I started, and not only with the turf, but just with everything in between business, life. He's a good friend of mine. So shout out to Tucson Turf,
Shout out
Yeah,
to them.
good job, Tucson Turf. That's the way to help out the community right there.
no doubt.
You know, hey, that's. Where did you start, Bob? Where did you start for the people that don't know? Where did you start off your training at?
Oh man, so those that don't know, I started training after I graduated from the U of A. I moved to Brazil. In a nutshell, I just started training people on the beach, circuit training, just basic pull-ups, push-ups, on a pull-up bar out there, and it grew to like 25 people out there. And I told myself when I moved back to the United States, I'm gonna bring this back to my hometown of Tucson. And I started at Quincy Douglas Park,
There
right
you
under
go.
Crybaby Hill.
Yes, sir.
Those that don't know Crybaby Hill,
It's the greenest spot in the park.
it's a great and it's and they call it Crybaby Hill because it's so steep. And long story short, I started doing boot camps with moms and women, and I started training kids right there. And it just started growing more and more, and until I moved into a facility. We formed a team. Coach Jose was the first one, Jose Felix,
Yep.
and we grew a team after that. And obviously, everyone likes to give me props, but big props goes to all the coaches at Jet because honestly,
Yes.
without them, it doesn't happen. So
Right.
that's in a nutshell. That's how Jet sports training happened.
Yeah, my son loves it at Jet. I mean, he has to tell me, Dad, hurry up, we're gonna be late. We're gonna be late, Dad. Hurry up, we're gonna be late. And I'm like, why don't you feel like that when we gotta go to practice? Like, you know what I mean? But he likes it because my son's a big boy. Pops.
Yep.
Pops. He's a big boy, and he likes it because you guys push him, but there's no belittling, there's nothing. It's just all positive motivation, and that's why like he likes it. And hell, my hats off to all your coaches out
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, man.
they do a great job.
Heck yeah.
What's the other gentleman's name? Sam.
Yeah, we have Sam Medina.
He does.
He's our speed coach.
Speed coach.
He's doing a program at Quincy Douglas Parker now called Strictly Speed 2.0. This is our second phase of it. Lots of Raiders. We got Rams, basketball, softball, baseball players from all over. So it's a good program. We have something good going on, and obviously with the new facility, more great things are on their way.
Where's this new facility located at?
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, now I'm really sounding like a salesman. So
Hey.
it's 4221 South Santa Rita Avenue, Suite 103. So that's where we're at.
That sounded cool.
It's
I like when you said that.
it's walking distance from our last location, so not too far.
Yeah, down the street from here.
How did it feel on your first day? Like when you got your keys, and then you just walk into your facility the first day. Like what did you see? The building empty, and did you see the future coming?
Yeah,
What did you see?
I seen
Could you park a jet in there?
you could park probably 2 jets in there.
Yeah, we got a little jet in there. It's the 2.6 jet. It's the 2.6 jet.
Yeah, exactly.
We got twin jets in there.
Yep.
You got the Diaz.
Yep,
Diaz
the
flight
Diaz
there.
The Diaz are up in there.
Oh, the deal.
But when I walked into it, I was just like, man, I can't believe it. I can't believe that we formed this and we made this actually happen. And then again, we started chipping away little by little. Shout out to my guy Sam O for coming clutch with the paint. He did the paint job in there, and I really started seeing it all come together. And again, the turf was laid out today, and I don't know. I'm just grateful that we have something like this, because what really fires me up is when you tell me I can't do something. And when I first moved to Tucson, I started training kids, and I had this vision. People said it couldn't be done on the south side, so that's all you needed to tell me. And,
Yeah.
and now we have it. So at the end of the day, talking to Coach Angel before this, we're in the business of helping kids, and that's my purpose in life, is to help as many people as I can possible.
Yep.
And why not do it through the thing I love most, and that's training.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
So you got these big bay doors that open up.
Yeah,
How
3
many
of
little-
them.
3 of them.
3 bay doors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's just hard work and perseverance, man. Getting through it and doing what you love doing, man. And,
How's the parking lot?
Oh,
Got enough room?
Yeah, we have plenty of room.
Okay,
Yeah.
So-
cool.
Hopefully it's packed.
Because I like to walk my laps. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? While they're working out.
I'm gonna get Coach Angel in there. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna make a video, of Coach Angel.
I want I'm gonna throw out the challenge. We haven't had a race in a while.
Oh, you and Baca?
Eddie Baca, yeah.
You calling him out?
I'm calling him out right now. You're right here. You heard what time is
Oh,
it?
snap.
7:26. I'm calling you out, Eddie Baca. We're gonna get this race going, and I want to hear about your hamstring again. All right, because in Freddy Villa, I had to race Freddy Villa, and there's no way I can beat Freddy Villa in an adult beverage contest. I beat him in the race, but Freddy came through in the clutch. But Baca, you ain't getting away this time. You heard it right now.
Hey.
Are you planning on doing any one of like grand opening things?
Yeah, so I have to look into the regulations because of COVID, how many people we can have in one spot. But most definitely, I want to give the people a grand opening, especially those day one people that have stuck with Jet for so many years. A lot of kids from Tucson Raiders, Southwest Rams, they deserve it, because without the parents and the kids, Jet isn't possible. So we owe it to them, and we owe it to the community. So I just have to see what the regulations are as far as how many people can be in one space at a time.
Yeah.
I should probably know that right now, but I don't. So yeah, look in the future for that to happen.
Yeah. Once all
Yeah.
this stuff goes away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they're asking yeah, Chris, he's asking, do you just do personal training?
No, we do group training as well. We do group training with adults, and then we have our Strictly Speed program that works on speed, and then we have our Power Hour for youth and high school athletes. That's a strength and conditioning program. So the Strictly Speed 2.0 is for high school and youth, and so is the Power Hour. So if you have any other questions, you can find me on Facebook. It's Bobby Jet Rodriguez, and I'll be happy to answer whatever you got.
Now, coach, on your training, is it just, some people get the misconception sometimes, like only fast kids go, or like, just like receivers or running backs go? Is it, do you guys get a lot of like linemen in there, going in there, and even just bigger kids?
I'd say a lot, no, but we do have a good handful. For instance,
Yeah,
pops.
yeah,
The thing is we don't make the big boys, you know, we don't restrict them that hey you can't do a certain movement because you're big.
yeah,
But what I'm trying to say is we train them and we find the root problems. Like say if it's mobility, we're gonna focus on that.
yeah,
We're gonna try our best to make them move better, and then obviously once they start moving better, then they're gonna start performing much better after that. So
yeah,
I would like to see a lot of bigger guys come through our program, and I think a lot of times people, as far as parents, they get discouraged or intimidated, like oh no, it's just for skinny kids.
yeah,
But I would love to see more of big guys, especially football players, because if you
Yeah.
now notice the big guys, O linemen in football, they're moving down the field with spread and
yes.
RPO and things like that. So these guys are so agile now that they move like DBs out there as far
Yeah.
as the interior guys.
Yeah, I remember pops. It was a couple sessions in, and you tell me come here, like pops got weak hips.
Yep.
Pops got weak hips, and I was like, how do you know that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Mm.
and I was like, all right, well, pops got weak hips, and then so Bob started working with them with certain stretches and stuff like that, and then maybe about a year down the road, he's working out with Sam,
Yep.
and Sam comes to me. We didn't know me and Bobby had this discussion yet. Sam's hey, can you leave Pops a little bit longer here? Because I just want to work with him by himself. Because he got weak hips. And I'm like, shit, damn, my son got weak hips. But I mean, and Pops was like, he didn't get offended, didn't nothing like you. And he started working with him, and he does the stretches still,
Yeah.
on his own.
Yep.
Stretching is important, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely, man. So
How important is do you guys talk about like nutrition with the kids over there too?
Yeah. Well, we talk about preparing at the highest level in all aspects. So, when it comes to watching film, to what they eat, even the way they think throughout their days, we're really big on talking to our kids about preparation. So that's one thing that we do emphasize, because a lot of times we could see some guys dumping oil during training and be like, "Hey, what did you eat?"
Yeah.
Oh, I went to Canes right before this. Like, yeah, that's not very smart. That's why you have to go throw up. So
yeah,
we then start talking about, hey, you have to put the proper fuel in your body in order to perform well. So um, usually around 11, 12, they start getting the concept,
yeah,
and because they know they're going to come in here, and if they're not well prepared as far as nutrition wise, they're going to get their butts kicked.
yeah, exactly. How's I know we talk with Rams kids, Raiders kids, but what about that 49er kid Van? How's Van doing out there? I haven't seen him in a while.
Van, shout out to my guy Van Burchek. I had the privilege to train both Van and his dad, who's in the UFC. Is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Van is the type of kid that he's gonna give you 100% in anything you do. If you say, "Hey, we're gonna play checkers," he's gonna give you 100%, win or lose.
Yeah.
So I've been fortunate enough to have trained Van for like 3-4 years now. So I've seen him grow, and again, just effort is between the athlete and the athlete,
Yeah.
and I can never question Van's effort because it's always there. So I don't know if he's a free agent right now or what
Right.
he's doing,
That's
but
the era we're in now. We got free agents at 12.
Van
contract for
Burchak.
you, Van. I got a contract.
There it is. There it is. You heard it, Van. Coach Angel's got you taken
Yeah.
care of. So, but yeah, I love the kids. Shout out to Van Burchak, one of my favorite kids out there.
Yeah, no, and speaking on the 49ers, we're going to have the 49ers in next Friday. Next Friday, you got Tony Cisneros. He stepped up and took over as president for the Sahuarita Green Valley 49ers.
All right.
So, you guys in Sahuarita, anybody watching this out there, hey, hold up, turn that car around,
Sahuarita, turn in. You're
Hey,
up.
49ers, man. 49ers, they got an organization, and like I say, help support that organization, and we're going to do our part down here on the gridiron, the 5-2 gridiron. We're going to have them here next Friday at 7 o'clock. So
Awesome.
stay tuned. Stay tuned for that, and chime in. You 49ers, hey, make it strong out there.
Yeah.
Keep rolling. So
So what else is new, man? What else you got going on?
As far as my life is at Jet right now. So
Yeah.
um,
About the rancho, the
yeah,
house.
I
Taking care of home.
I'm taking care of my home life.
Yeah.
I hardly see my wife. I'm sorry. But
Is she
but
watching?
I don't know.
Were we
She
on?
might be. I'm sure she's watching. But
Yeah.
yeah, we have our son's gonna turn 10 months tomorrow. So
there you
Oh,
go.
wow.
it's been fun watching him grow. And the real MVP is my wife because she holds it down, man. So
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to have her.
And that's the way it works. Like I couldn't do what I do out there on the field and do as much as I can out there if my wife wasn't having my back like that. You know what I mean? So she keeps it down. She keeps everything going at home while we're out doing these things.
Yeah, that's
and
just
stuff like
life of
that. So-
coaching.
true, man.
Life of
It's true,
coaching is
yeah.
rough.
Wouldn't be able to do
Heck
what we
yeah.
do.
Shit, talk about coaching. We got congratulations to Coach Justin Argraves. He was hired today. Today it came out. He is now the new head coach for Cienega High School. For those of you who don't know, Coach Argraves, he's from Tucson High. He's coaching there for a while. Yeah, he's moving on to Cienega High School. So big congratulations to Coach Argraves and his family out there, and wish him the best of luck.
I
Wish
don't
him
know
the
if
best of luck.
Coach Argraves is watching or if he's gonna watch this, but Coach Argraves gave me my first opportunity to coach my senior year at my junior year at U of A. It was Coach DeBerry's first year at Tucson High, and he says, "Hey, there's some good athletes here. They could probably use your advice and your help." And Coach Argraves gave me the opportunity my junior year at U of A. When I was done, with football and school and stuff, I'd walk over to Tucson High and help them out. And they went to playoffs that year, came up short against Basha. But I remember some good players, Levi Wallace,
Yeah.
Tony Rosales. It was just a good squad, and Coach Argraves gave me my first opportunity to coach, and I
Yeah.
was like, man, I really
Yeah,
like
that's
doing this.
awesome.
So
Yeah, it's crazy.
um,
It's crazy. He gave me my first opportunity
Really?
to coach high school as
Oh, man.
Argraves. So it was a short stint there, but you know what I mean. It was a great experience. So
She is there.
yeah.
oh, my wife is there. Yeah, Yvette, she's here. Shout out to my wife.
There you go.
Man, I put a lot of pressure on my wife because everything's on time at our house, and she comes in clutch a lot, so
Yeah.
every time. So, but yeah, back to Coach Argraves. Cienega got a winner with that. He's good. He's an asset to the community. He loves coaching football, and I wish him well, and I'm sure Cienega will succeed.
Yeah, man. Good luck, coach.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Good luck out
And
there.
we gotta
Who happened
we're
back
gonna
on?
breaking news here.
Breaking
We-
news.
I know
I
everybody's
should've had a
wondering
breaking
about
news kind of thing.
about the red shirt, the red thing. There's a job opening at Tucson High. Well, there was. Nah, I'm just kidding. No.
This how rumors start. This how rumors start.
Everybody was like this, like that.
This how rumors
Oh,
start.
yeah,
This how
yeah.
rumors start.
Hey, like that. It's fake news. It's all fake. We don't do that here. Yeah, but yeah, I know, man. So congratulations, Coach Argraves, man.
Yeah.
And
But that does leave a door open somewhere, right?
Yeah. Sanchez. But you know, sorry, I'm allergic. I got allergies. But yeah. So it leaves the door open. You know, that's a hell of a job to take right there. You know, those are big shoes to fill. You know, Argraves was there for a while. He did a hell of a job. You know, and that's the only 6A division here in Tucson.
Yep.
They're the biggest school, so you know, that's gonna be a big job.
Oh yeah.
So you know, so it's gonna be interesting
Yeah.
these next week or two. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't expect it to be vacant too long. That's
Yeah.
my opinion, but
Yeah.
we'll see who they offer it to.
Yeah, yeah. Any guesses? You take a guess. We'll take a guess. Uh-huh. You think people? We'll put it out there. We'll put it out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Shit.
that's what
You
the
know,
public wants right now.
that's-
So
They want to
we
know.
want- you know,
Say-
anybody have Coach Johnson on Facebook? Coach Johnson probably don't have no Facebook. But
No.
I'm gonna say, like, you know, I never played for him. I never played for Coach Sanchez or nothing. But what I've seen and what I've heard, the dude is solid. The guy is solid. I mean, he coached this guy right here, you know, and a lot of kids that went to college and played at higher levels, you know. So I mean, you think Tucson High is ready for that?
Go ahead and drop a comment right now.
yeah,
Who
well,
do you think?
who
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
let the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you want to be the Tucson High head coach?
The new
The new coach.
2021.
Who would
head
you like?
coach.
Who would your recommendation be? Throw it in there.
Teddy Bruschi.
Hey,
Teddy Bruschi, dang. That'd be
It could
crazy.
be like a minor league team.
That'd
You
be
know what I mean?
wild,
For
huh?
you,
that'd be a farm system.
there you go. Right.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
But-
whoever it is, they're gonna have.
You know, it'd be interesting to see. You know, whoever goes there. Someone says Sanchez has my vote. That's what Frank Shauna says. Who actually has a sophomore at Tucson High right now. So
Tucson High, yeah.
it would be great for the community if Coach were to get there. But hey, we'll see.
Speak on it.
Hey, you know,
Speak on it.
I mean, we got a bunch of different coaches that have came through here and stuff like that, and you know, a lot of the coaches now are a lot younger, and stuff, and there ain't that many coaches that coach the old school way, and I don't know, this is my opinion. It's just like, you know, I don't know if some of these parents are ready for a firm, old school, no BS coach that's gonna get your kid in his classroom if he sees him out in the hallway. That's gonna push your kid to go to college and not just push you running wind sprints. He's gonna push you to do everything academically because the you know, Coach Sanchez did turn out a lot of college athletes through Sunnyside. You know, so but he did it the old school way.
Yep.
Are these parents willing to stay in the stands and not cry if their kid is not getting that playing time that they think their kid should have? Are they ready for that? Because, you know what I mean, a no BS old school coach, you know, we're about coaching, and you're the parents. You need to cheer and support your kids and the team. You know, think they're ready for that?
only time will tell. But you got to get whoever's a coach. Whoever becomes a coach at Tucson High, the coach has to get the buy-in from the parents before they even get the buy-in from the students, because the parents are gonna obviously let the kids, their kids, you know, be part of the program.
Yeah.
I've told you this before. Coach Sanchez had the buy-in
Yeah.
from us, from our parents, and that's what made us successful, and the buy-in from the administration. So whoever the new coach is at Tucson High, or any program that wants to be successful, they have to get the buy-in from the parents, because if say Sanchez were to get the job, or anybody like Sanchez minded, they're gonna demand a lot from the athletes, and that only happens if the parents, you know, if they get the green light from the parents.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. They need that. Kids
But
need that these days,
I'm not speaking for Coach Sanchez, but I know Coach Sanchez, he likes to finish what he started
Yeah.
in anything that he does. And those that don't know, he's at Santa Rita High School right now, and he has them winning a little bit of games now, where prior I think they went on like a 4-year drought without winning. So you know, he's got he's 10 toes
Oh,
down
yeah,
at Santa Rita
true.
right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So
That's true.
And this just us, like me speaking hypothetically. You know what I mean? There's no, Coach Sanchez at Santa Rita, and he's doing a damn good job, turning the program around.
We're
Yeah,
being
and they're
selfish.
getting better.
That's what.
yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
does
That's
Tucson High need somebody like that? Most definitely, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, and it'd be fun to see, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we have Coach DeBerry that was our wrestling coach at Tucson High, and you know, obviously we were competing and winning state titles when I was in school with Coach DeBerry as head wrestling coach and Coach Sanchez as head football coach. So, hey, maybe we could see it in the red. I don't know.
Who would win in a wrestling match between those two?
I'm not gonna answer that
Barry and
question.
Sanchez?
I'm not answering. I'm not answering that question. I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I'm not answering that.
But yeah,
I'll let
man,
them
we'll
hash it out.
Figure it out, right?
So
But-
who we gonna get on the phone today? What do we got? What else we got going on?
Oh, we got some news. We got some TYF stuff. Some youth
okay.
football stuff. I'm part of the TYF. You train a lot of kids in TYF.
Yep.
You do a lot of photography for kids in TYF and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff. Okay.
Today's uncut, so
It's
you
uncut?
you go
Uncut.
you can go all in.
You got the beep
What's
thing going.
up?
You got the beep thing going. But no. We're gonna be real about this. I mean, when you're dealing with kids, when you're working with kids and in youth programs and stuff like that, you gotta make sure you leave your egos and your personal gain as an adult to the side. You gotta make sure you make decisions that's best for the kids, not for your particular team. If you're running an organization, you need to make it the best decision for your organization. And that's with the buy-in of all parents, the majority of parents that want to go. You have to be transparent in what's going on and what's happening. And a lot of that's not being done right now in TYF. There are a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations, and a lot of stuff that are going on, as in invite only meetings held on the side, which I've attended, and you know what I mean, and they have the right to meet up and stuff like that. But I think when you're going to invite people, I think you should invite everyone, and that way it gives everybody an option to say, or an opinion. Everybody got opinions,
Or even a Zoom meeting.
Zoom. However, I do things in person. I like to do them in
Well,
person.
COVID stuff,
other
what I'm
than
saying.
being on right here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But and that's not being relayed to the parents on the way things are going down or why they're going down. Right now, you got TYF, who's been 52 years in existence here in Tucson. We have programs that have teams in every division. We have programs that have maybe four teams in the division, and we got other organizations that want to join in. And why not let them join in? Bend, you can bend, but don't break. You know what I'm saying? Whatever decision you make, you got to do it in the best interest of the kids. So if it's bringing in 250 more kids, well, let's do it. Let's do it. So going a little bit further into this, you have these meetings with a few organizations that are looking to join AYF Phoenix.
Yeah.
AYF Phoenix. They have that option, but they need to tell the parents why. We'll give the parents the pros and the cons. Don't just say, "Oh, we're going to Phoenix because we're going to play these teams, and Phoenix teams are this and Phoenix teams are that." And no disrespect to you, Phoenix or whatnot, but here in Tucson, we got ballers. We got teams here that can play. These kids can play, and they can play better than a lot of teams in Phoenix, and we've seen it. They play straight up football and they bang. And you got teams out there. You got club teams, okay? You don't have programs, like Bobby said. We have programs here. Programs have teams in every division. We roll legit.
We roll together with the whole.
We
squad.
roll together. Sometimes when you have four teams in this organization and 6 in this one, yeah, you got to split. But it's a 30-minute drive, a 40-minute drive, maybe to Rio Rico. Now we're looking at transferring kids, and whether it be for 2 games or 4 games, whatever it is, now you're looking at a 2.5-hour drive over, and then 2.5 back. Or we'll just say for 2 hours, you got 4-hour driving time. Then you got food, you got gas. You might have a hotel room you got to stay in because your team plays at 8. Are you guys relaying that to your parents? Or because you're a 12 or a 13U coach, because you play later in the day, it doesn't matter to you. So you need to think of everybody that's involved. Sure, we might save money. One of the big things is we're going to save money going to this AYF Phoenix. Yeah, you're right. We might save money on our assessments. Yeah, we will. Okay? Now add 1 trip to Phoenix. There goes all the assessments and more that you just paid on that trip. Okay? Some people can do it. Some people can't. Okay? And
if it's an organization you're talking about that are going to be like part of the AYF, or what I'm saying,
organizations are talking about
play games up there.
Yeah, they're talking about the bailing out, and I know there's a couple that are going. We could say the Cowboys just today. They're taking their I don't know. I think they had last year, 2 years ago. I think they had 3 teams, but they're going. They're going, but we have to make decisions, and we need to be smart as leaders of organizations, of programs, of not making decisions while you're mad. Not making decisions because somebody didn't agree with your idea. You got a lot of pushing back and forth, people blasting names out there. You got, and I'll put one out, Julius Holt, president of TYF. Do I agree with a lot of things that Julius Holt does or doesn't do? No, I disagree a lot. Me and Julius disagree to the fullest on a lot of things. But you know what? That man has stepped up to that position when nobody wanted to, including myself. Including myself. He's there. And like I said, he knows the way I feel. He knows I tell him when I don't agree with him. But you do that as an adult. You do that as a man. And these, you got certain people that are going around and spreading rumors or talking about a person. You need to deal with this up front. Because you want to talk about showing loyalty to your kids. I see people walk around with loyalty shirts. I see people walk around with dedication. I see people walk around with family. And the minute that team loses a game, they're no longer family. Because that's not what's shown to them. They're showing them to win at every single cost. What are we showing these kids? If you get suspended for a season, you get suspended. Do your time. Serve it. Don't pick up your ball and run. Serve your time. I had a kid that got in a fist fight in a game. Okay? He was defending himself against the Phoenix team. One of our 3 fights are altercations in Phoenix. Guess how many altercations we had in TYF before this past season in Phoenix? Guess how many we had out of the 4 seasons with these kids? 0. 0 altercations. Because there is rules here. There is a governing body here. You might not like it, but just the way you expect your kid to do 10 up downs to the fullest, or else he gets another 20 if he doesn't, you as an adult need to do the same. My kid served a two game suspension. We explained to him what he did wrong. He understood, and he took it. Did he like it? No, because he was defending himself. But we're showing our kids that there are consequences to your actions. What are we showing them by running away because, oh, there's rules there? There's too many rules there. Okay? But when you sit in on these meetings, these board meetings, or you have a rules meeting, none of these organizations are present. Okay? So that really, it upsets me. You know, there are some good things in the AYF Phoenix. There is. Yes, there is. But at the same time, you're trying to tear apart something here for this community because you couldn't listen. You couldn't follow the rules. You know? So now we're having these meetings. Now we're having these things, and when people put in rules, they try to put in rules that's better for their organization, for their team, for their particular team. Because a lot of these presidents, a lot of board members are coaches of teams. You know, and I'm gonna get people that are pissed off. But you as an adult don't go around doing this stuff. You confront the person. You sit down. Hey, you have a talk. If there's a disagreement, then there's a disagreement. You know, and speak and just to see if there's any comments, because I'll answer the hell out of them right now. I don't care.
Somebody said keep them in Tucson.
Yeah, that's it. We have no problem playing teams from Phoenix, playing teams from Texas, playing teams from California. Bring it on. And I'm talking about all Tucson teams are ready for it. All Tucson teams can handle that. All Tucson teams want that. You know, it can be done. But if you're going to sit in a board meeting and not say anything, not address anything, and wait till after a board meeting to try to have a little side meeting and express your concerns and your discontent right there, you're not a true leader. You lead by example. You know, and I'll tell you right now, I sat in 2010. Sally Polanco, if you're seeing this, Sally Polanco, I chime in on it. I'm sitting with my brother. I'm sitting with my cousin, Selena. I was pissed at the way the Raiders organization was being ran. No disrespect, Coach Ron, because you're a hell of a man. You know, I look at Coach Ron. Coach Ron is a mentor to me. He helped me a lot through this. Okay, but he was the president at that time. Okay, I didn't like a lot of things, and I heard a lot of people that telling me, hey, their concerns. Okay, and you know, I was like, you know what, we're leaving. We're just going. You know, me and my brother and my cousin sitting in the president of the Steelers at this time is Guy. His name was Guy. We're sitting in his office in his house with their board, trying to get it voted in to be on their board, on the coaching staff. And I don't know what came through to me. I excused myself, walked outside, standing on his porch, and I said, "What the hell am I doing here? What am I running from? If instead of running from a situation, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna try my damnedest to make it better." I called my brother out, my cousin out, and they had my back. Let's go. I ran for president of the Raiders. We went from four teams in our program. In 1 year, we turned it around to have 4 flag teams. I didn't even know what to name the colors of the other 2 teams. We had black, silver, and like, damn, white and gray. You know, we had so many kids on the flag. And we had a team, two Mighty Mite teams, which will be your 8U teams, and a team all the way through. We were loaded, but it took a lot of work. It took working with other organizations to find out how they ran things, how they did things. Can you help me here? Can I help you there? We had Michelle with the Jaguars, KG with the Falcons, Martin with the Cardinals. You know, we did things together, alliance, a federation together. We put all our difference and personal gain aside for the bigger goal. You know, so you got people that don't want to do that. And I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you guys right now, I just got the message from Jeremy. We have a board meeting on Monday, but right now I will tell you, and going forward, the Tucson Raiders will be in TYFSF, Tucson Youth Football and Spirit. We can have 6 organizations, we can have 15. We will be here. We ain't running from anything. We're doing our thing here. We don't need Phoenix. We don't need anybody else to go around and just being taken out. They need us more than we need them right now, with all due respect. We have a good thing going here. So if you want to turn your thing into a 2.5 hour traveling time, which is fine. We love, like I said, we love it. We travel everywhere. You guys know, right? Am I lying?
Texas.
El Paso, Phoenix.
Everywhere. Do we win some? Do we lose some? Yeah. But we accomplished the ultimate goal. And that's not just winning a damn football game. That's not just winning a trophy here and there. A lot of you guys don't know. Yeah, we won a Turkey Bowl. Yeah, a lot of other organizations won a Turkey Bowl, and they call themselves national champions. The only national champions in Florida, and that's the goal that every team wants to get to. The kids want to get to that, and the coaches, we want to help them get to there. You know? But your job as a youth coach in any sport of what it is, your job is to show the kids the fundamentals of playing whatever sport it is. Okay? Your job is to show them that. Whether it's at a fast pace or a slower pace, you need to be a good coach and show them the right way to do things. And that's not tuck-tailing and running. Period. So when you're making decisions like this, you need to let these parents know. Let all parents know. Let them know all the pros and the cons. Okay? And before you want to talk about somebody or say anything or whatever, at least approach a person and talk to them like a grown-up, like an adult. Before you put false information out there. We just dealt with that for 4 years. And we're still dealing with it in a higher level. Okay? It's not what position you are, it's what you do with that position. And that's why we're here on the 5-2-0 gridiron with Bobby the Jet. Because we're doing this for the kids. We're trying to get them out. And when I hear things like this and I see things like this, when I see people from an executive board that is supposed to be together at another meeting promoting another thing, and then want to have the audacity to talk about somebody else, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. So I'm gonna cut this off right here. If you have any questions or any comments, hey, put it up there. Put it up there. Put it up there. We're going to answer them to the best of our ability. If I don't know the answer, I'll get on the phone right now and get it. So, you know, you need to understand it's about the kids. It's not a damn cliche. It's not something you just say to make yourself feel good or get a damn sponsor. So that's all I got. You got Janice right here. You know, you went to Florida. Had an amazing time. Like I said, I'm with the Raiders. Okay? We done been treated the worst out of probably any organization. Been talked about the worst about from every different organizations. We're still here. Because I can give a damn about what anybody says about us. Our kids are still doing their thing. They're having fun. Our families are having fun. Okay. We're winning. We're undefeated for all I give a damn. We're undefeated. Because with boundaries, without boundaries, we still been strong. So that's all I got for you right now. So you got any questions? Hey, it is what it is, but I'm being real about this. It just pisses me off when people are spreading things around, talking nonsense, okay? And not doing what's in the best interest of these kids because of their pride, because of their ego. So some people got to be told no sometimes, and it hurts. It hurts them.
Yeah.
Not used to it, right?
Yeah, man.
So
Could only imagine what's going on over there, man, or
hey,
all the ins and outs of everything.
hey,
I don't even see all that.
It's no disrespect to the Phoenix guys.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no we want them. Hey, come over here. Guess what? We'll book the first damn 2 games over there. We'll go, but let's do it as TYF. We can't. We're adults. We can sit down and we can talk about this. We can make adjustments. Shit, I told Julius. We need to sit down and talk about this, and he said, "Hey, Angel, that's what I'm just saying." But hey, saying and doing is different things, and we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down to this. And if we're only going to have 6 organizations, like I said, in TYF this year, or 7 or 8 or all 15 or 16, because I want the Colts in here, and we're going to get them in here. That's another organization. For this thing to work, we're going to get everybody in, and we're going to continue doing what we do. And if anybody else wants to jump on the Raiders schedule, on the Scorpion schedule, on the Redskins schedule, on the Rams schedule, on the Cowboys schedule, on the Dolphins schedule, on the Steelers schedule, on anybody's damn schedule, we'll put you on there. Let's play.
So you can you can be a TYF team and have, like, say, non-conference game with the Phoenix organization?
Yes, as long as they're AYF.
Okay.
Yeah, because we fall under an AYF charter.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the way to do it, and
Can you split your schedule?
yeah. As long as we say, like with Don Riley, he does our scheduling. Okay, and he's done it for us. So, hey, Don, I got, there's a team coming from El Paso. It's an AYF team. We're gonna play them in an exhibition. An exhibition on this date. All right, Angel. All right. But I got to call him a couple times still because he forgets. Don, hey, that's your host, Don Riley over there. Hey, that's your thing. But at the end of the day, he'll make it happen. You know what I mean? All you got to do, you just got to communicate. But some of these people, like, they think there doesn't have to be any rules. Hey, Bob, you guys out there training? You guys got to have distance? It's a rule, right?
Yes, sir.
You got to follow it, right?
Yes, sir.
What happens if you don't follow it, Bob?
Business license may get stripped, or you just might get shut down.
Consequences, right?
Yep.
Consequences. So are you gonna move to Sierra Vista and open it so you can take mask off? No, you're not gonna tuck tail and run, right?
No.
You're gonna say, okay, shit, we gotta put mask on.
I'm gonna just do my part and try to follow guidelines.
Exactly. And that's what we need to show these kids. You need to lead by example. So
and this is kind of going off the rail.
Remember, we're uncut, so
yes. I believe playing other teams from other cities is good for kids. Yeah. Say 2 games out of the year. Say your team plays an El Paso team and a Phoenix team in your, what is it, 8-week schedule? How many games do you guys have?
We super 8 games.
Yeah, so say
the weather permits.
So you have 6. In a perfect world, say you had 6 Tucson teams you played, and then your other 2 were, say, an El Paso team and a Phoenix team. Yeah. I think that's good because would I say the competition is better in Texas and in Phoenix? Maybe, maybe not, because you've seen it. El Paso's put a product of football that's not good, and so has Phoenix. But on the flip side, they have good teams as well. But it's good to see a different look every now and then. Yeah. I believe in a hard non-conference schedule in college and in high school because it will only get you better for postseason play. And I don't see why. Again, I'm talking stuff that I don't even know about TYF, but I mean, if I were a coach, I would like to schedule 1 or 2 non-conference games or out of Tucson games is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Them come to us or vice versa.
Yeah, look, we can probably get an answer right now. They'll probably tell you right now. Hey, Myram, if you or Don Riley, I know Myram's watching, or Don Riley, Myram in the past, if we wanted to schedule a game like that, as long as we told you guys with time to be able to make sure we were covered and everything, and we were able to, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So Myram, if you can answer that, please. If you're still watching, let us know about that. But yeah, it's just communication, man. It's communication.
And I think I'm a TYF alumni. I played 1 year with the Redskins,
Yeah.
and in my 8th grade year, it was good competition that we played each other in high school, and then a lot of us played each other in the Pac-12. We went on to play college football, and we were all Tucson products.
Yeah.
So to say Phoenix has better competition, Phoenix just has more people in Tucson. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have 1 million people here in Tucson, and I think Phoenix has what in the Phoenix area 4 million or something like that.
Yeah.
So of course you'll have some better competition, but at the same time you have more people. But Tucson has produced good football throughout the years since I was in TYF, and to say that Phoenix is just better competition, I have to scratch my head about that because, again, Tucson has pumped out NFL products through TYF alumni that are in the past, and some that are even playing right now. So
yeah. That's
Myron got an answer for you.
Yeah, you got Myram.
Oh,
Myram
Myram.
said, "Yes, sir." There's your answer. It's that's the way it's been. So there's been protocol before there's been protocol. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, me and Myram had disagreements. You disagree when you're in positions like this. You disagree on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, you agree to do the best thing for these kids. You know, and yeah, do we have a lot of damn clinics? Yeah, do we got to do a bunch of damn paperwork? Yeah, we do. I hate it. I hate all the paperwork because when I do NYS, we sign one paper, and there you go. We're done. Birth certificate. There you go.
Yep.
Is there a check-in? Nope. It wasn't happening like that. So yeah. Let's say Phoenix don't have Malachi and Coach Hansen though. There you go.
What Phoenix does better than Tucson is funnel the youth teams into high school.
Into one high school.
Yeah, and you say, look at okay, let's go for the guys that the parents. If you're watching this, okay, and your organization is trying to tell you, hey, we're going and this and that, or they're feeding you something, okay, or telling you what they feel or their opinion on the thing, which they have the right to have their opinion. Like I said, say you go this year, cool, and I'm for the sake of not naming out, what team and upending them, we're gonna say the Panthers. You're in the Panthers organization, and you join this league, and now, you have no governing body. There ain't no penalties or consequences for anything. So your 9U team, okay, they're balling out. They're playing good. You guys got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 U's, okay? But the minute that the president of your organization or the board of your organization, of their Panthers organization, says, hey, you can't do that, guess what's going to happen? That 9U coach is going to go tell his parents a whole different story, okay? Because they love that coach because he bought them shirts. They got all shirts. They got shirts. They got the whole 9 yards, sweaters, everything. Little headbands. They gloves. They got everything. So coach loves us, and he's never gonna lie to us about this stuff. You know what I mean? So coach says, we're leaving. We're gonna join. We're gonna go play over here. We're gonna go on our own. There you go. That's club team number 1. Now the Panthers organization just lost a whole team, which is hard to replace. It's a 3 to 4 year process to replace that team. Okay, and now that 9U coach from the Browns seen the Panthers coach leave, so we're leaving too. We're going. So now it's going to trickle down to eventually there are no more organizations. You're now a club team, period, to the fullest. And then when you guys get out of the playoffs and you guys lose, the Panthers lose, well, those two kids that played running back for them that were stars are going to go to the Browns because the Browns are in the playoffs, and now they're going to join the Browns, and then they're going to go because we're all going for that $30 trophy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to build dust. And you're going to build dust on that trophy, and you're going to be left with a lot of ugly memories.
Yep.
So
you see that in club softball and baseball a lot.
Yes.
I've seen just through doing what I do. I see a lot of, I call it puddle jumping in club baseball and softball.
Yeah.
So I hope youth football doesn't get like that in Tucson, but like I said, you see that a lot in club, baseball, softball.
Oh, you see.
Somebody said I played the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. Firebird team, my 8th grade year and senior year. That whole team stayed together. Only 3 of my teammates stayed together. Hard to maintain success when you aren't together. I do agree with that because, like I said, I was football happened by accident by me. I played baseball, basketball, and I wrestled, and I played in 8th grade football, and I liked it, and I continued going. I went to Sunnyside, but when I got to Sunnyside, I noticed that almost the majority of the Blue Devil team came from the Southwest Rams. And I'm talking from flag up to and that was a good feeder program for Sunnyside at the time. So I do agree with that, but again, it was a different era because back in the 90s and 2000s, wherever you lived, that's where you went to school.
Yeah.
So that had to do with it, and I think open enrollment kind of rocked the boat a little bit, and kids have free choice of where they want to go. So but I do like that. But we're starting to see that with Coach Bonilla's, getting some Raider kids and Coach Posey doing the same. Trying to create a funnel, because that does work. And at the end of the day, a college recruiter is not gonna say, "Hey, how did you do in 13U? Did you guys win it?" That's what I tell parents. Hey, say Coach Fish, I'm just from the U of A, is not gonna go up to your kid when he's a junior in high school, says, "Hey son, how did you do in the 10U? Did you guys win city?" But what youth football can do is, like you said, develop that kid, that player, into a well-rounded individual.
Yes.
That can then help a high school, and then hopefully one day, if they're fortunate enough, help a university, right, in a whatever D1, D7 program, whatever they want to do. So at the end of the day, that's the importance of TYF, because it's development. It's obviously learning football IQ, but also the character development.
Yes.
And that goes for the high schools too, then, because if it's open enrollment like that and the kids can go wherever they want to, that means you got to do your job there at the high school to make that program work. You know what I mean?
And it's a trickle-down effect. I mean, you see the famous thing right now going on, the portal.
Yeah.
The transfer portal. Everybody wants to be a part of a transfer portal for one reason or another. Maybe some have great reasons, and some have, just, hey, I want to get in there and see what it is. You know what I mean? See what happens. Maybe I got a better opportunity now than what I did when I was a senior. You know what I mean? To transfer maybe to a higher level. I don't know.
I'm from the era where you had to wait your turn, and not only that, but you had to earn your turn as well.
Yeah.
Again, I was at Sunnyside High School during the dynasty and a year prior to that, I was the man at the Redskins.
Yeah.
So you went from the man to you're at the bottom of the totem pole at Sunnyside, and you have to work your way up. I could have easily went to a different high school, and Coach Sanchez would tell me, you can go down the street and you can go be their all-star, but you ain't gonna be a champion. So I had to wait my turn, a year, and then finally, I got my shine. But I could have easily tucked tail and transferred, but I understood what I wanted, and my mom wouldn't let me quit either. She didn't work out too well for you. So I mean, but again, I think, and it's just not in football. I just think in life, people want something instant. For instance, if I want to order something, I'm just gonna click and I'm gonna have it there shipped tomorrow to my house.
Yeah.
And obviously, anything good in life isn't gonna be Amazon Prime to you. It's gotta have a process. And in youth football, like I said, parents that are watching, if your son is not
speak to them right now, they need to hear this.
Parents that have youth athletes, football, basketball, wrestling, softball, baseball, whatever the sport may be. If you're in youth right now and you're not the superstar, that's okay, because I know plenty of players that weren't superstars in youth sports, and they developed later on, and then they became rock stars in high school and college. And then on the flip side, I seen kids that were superstars in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and then they fizzled out after that. So what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about the all-star glorified success you get in youth sports, because again, like I said, no college recruiter is going to go up to you and say, "Hey son, tell me again, how'd you do in flag football?"
Yeah, look at my trophy.
Yeah. They're obviously going to look at your grades,
blow the dust off the trophy.
Yeah, they're going to look at your grades, and they're going to ask about your parent, your life at home, and everything else in between. So I would say, don't focus so much on the winning and losing part of youth sports. I would try to find the best coach that's going to help build character for my athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of teams, and you've seen it, you've been in long enough, where you got teams that win championships, but their character is very poor. And that's almost useless if you have a championship team and you have poor character.
Yeah.
As a coach and the players. So again, I was fortunate enough to be recruited out of high school, and not one time did a recruiter ask me how I did in youth sports.
Not once. They didn't ask you got 102 yards.
Even though I wanted to say, "Hey man, I played in the city championship game against the Falcons back in the day," they didn't care about that. Yeah, so again,
thank you, Bobby, for preaching.
Yes, sir.
Wisdom.
Frank saying THS right there. Drew Hansen asked, what high school do you foresee the Raider boys going to? Drew Hansen, his son, Drew's from Michigan.
Okay.
They just got here a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And he came on to it. We invited him over, make him feel welcome.
I seen his boys at the park actually playing with. Is he with one of the boys?
No, these are older boys.
Okay.
Yeah, he got SpongeBob socks all the day.
Okay.
Drew, they'll be going to Desert View. They'll be going to Sunnyside. They'll be going to Tucson High. They'll be going to Cholla, South Point. We got Hulk that just he got accepted to South Point.
Awesome.
So he'll be going there. You got Luis going to Desert View. Bunch of guys going. You know what I mean? Yeah. The kids just need to go where they're gonna feel comfortable, not where they're being told, "Hey, you need to go there. You need to go there because so and so's going there," and stuff like that. They're gonna go because it's their 4 years of high school that they're getting, and they a lot of kids might have had dreams to go to Pueblo like I did. You know what I mean? Hey, just throwing out there for you Warriors.
There you go.
But I'm just saying,
no comment.
You're gonna no comment. But no, I'm just saying they're gonna go
Warriors.
where they're gonna go, right? They're gonna go where they're gonna go, and I hope they I'll be coaching high school in 2 years. I'll be and next year, as a matter of fact, in 2022, I'll be going over into high school, and when that time comes, I'll say where and when, and because right now it'd be inappropriate and disrespect to any coaches
Yep.
that are in those positions right now. So, but yes, something, and I'll let you guys know, Drew, when the time's right for that. So
Awesome.
yeah,
We could say about our kids. Well, they've been together
that's gonna hurt.
since how long?
Your 13U team. You've had them since flag football.
I had, and I'm not gonna be one of those coaches that say where we came up from flag, and I have a couple that are
Okay.
from flag.
Okay.
And some of the kids, we got them. They trickled in from the Jaguars in 8U. This was
5.
we're talking what, 5 years ago? About 5 years ago, a couple from there, and a couple, one from the two from the Broncos, and one from here, there, and recently, a couple kids from the Redskins and stuff. So, but these kids, it was like they were meant to be together. They
Yep.
just
Meshed.
they meshed so well.
Cool.
They're
Yeah.
great kids.
Yeah, a couple here and there. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But for the
Great.
most part, full
Yeah.
full squad. That have
Yeah,
been-
we had kids that that maybe just football wasn't for them,
Right.
and they said it right there, and we had a kid, that opened his own business. He learned to be venture off in a little entrepreneur right there. That's Coach Orlando's son, Abel.
There you
Started
go.
his own
Yeah,
business.
football didn't work out. As
Yeah.
a dad, and I'm waiting for my son to be born, and I'm like, I can't wait till I get back into football. Now I can be
Yeah.
a coach and help out. And that's when I met Coach Angel. I put my son into 8U, and then he's like, hey, you want to be a coach? Because I was out there like,
Yeah.
working out before practice with him, and I'm just motivated to be back out there again. I was all excited. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to coach? I'm like, yeah. Man, you should have seen me. I bought every single tool and notebooks. I was looking at YouTube videos. I bought all kinds of ladders and stuff like that, and all kinds of expensive stuff. And when I got there, I saw what Angel was doing. I crumpled up my paper. I was like, "This is
But
I didn't need all that."
What did I tell you? You better start studying.
Yeah,
You better
yeah,
start studying
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we can't cheat these kids.
yeah.
You can't expect them to put in 100% if you're not doing the same.
Right,
so we
right.
would go to coaching clinics and stuff together.
Yeah.
So it was
So my
cool.
son didn't turn out. What did he go? What are you doing? 3 years?
He
I
went
think
to,
in 3 years.
He went to 10U, 11U.
And then he had his ambition. He
10
started a
years,
business. His own
Nothing
tortilla
wrong with
business.
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, and he just got into that and really liked it. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Dad, I want to do this." I was like, "Cool, dang." And then I was like, "I'm still gonna be around." So, you know what I'm saying? So
And he has, and you know what, he, and with this, with the Abel, with your son, maybe it wasn't for him yet. And my daughter, she tore her MCL, and I thought she was done playing softball. I just thought she was done, and I thought she was done cheering, and all of a sudden, Dad, I made the cheer team. All right, cool. And then all of a sudden, come February in her freshman year, Dad, yeah, we got tryouts for softball. I think I'm gonna try out. I say, what? All right, well let's start getting ready. Let's start practicing. When's tryouts? Tomorrow. I said, good luck, Mia. Good luck. Hey, but you know what? She jumped in there and she balled out and she did the best that she could and she had fun. And
That's
Abel
all you
could
can
do
ask
the
for.
same. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. So, yeah, great.
I think another thing too, like, for your daughter playing softball and cheerleading, like it was just good to do something positive at school. I mean, I don't know your daughter, but I'm sure she didn't have like, I want to go play in the SEC for softball or Pac-12, whatever. But she wanted to do something productive
Yeah.
while in high school, and I think there's nothing wrong with that either. Like,
She wanted to be in the medical field.
there you go.
And you know what? She graduates this May from Pueblo High School, and she will graduate as being a captain on her varsity cheer team. And she will be graduating the day after high school graduation. She'll be graduating from JTED
There you go.
from the nursing program there. So she'll
She's already winning.
already winning and doing her thing. As for Pops, I told him Oregon's cold. He said, but that's where he wants to go,
Yeah.
and that's
There's a
where
lot
he's
of kids
gonna
that go through like the youth route and don't end up making it to like a college or anything like that to
Yeah.
play that sport. You know what I'm saying?
But again, the character building
yeah, exactly.
at high school and youth sports are very important for later down in life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
No doubt.
But
Definitely.
yeah, so there any questions? Nothing.
Let's check. Let's see what we got right here. No, I didn't see anything.
I think we're good.
Anybody else want to chime in? Anything before we
I
wrap
heard-
it up a little
Did I
bit?
hurt people's feelings? I'm sorry. That I'm not sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hey,
but it is what it is.
at the end of the day, I like to tip my hat to you because you do a lot for the community. Obviously, we do training at Quincy Douglas, and I see the efforts that you and your staff put in and the entire Raider organization. So that's big time for what you do because it's from what I know, it's all volunteer, man. You got you got people just doing it out of the love of the game and the love of the community, and that's kind of hard to find these days. So salute to everything that you guys do at the Raiders.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you guys. Thank you. But definitely, so hell of a show today,
Yeah,
right? We got a lot out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
you let it out.
Let it out.
Oh hell no, I got more. I got more. They want more, but hey,
I was gonna fan you off a little bit. Over there.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, so thanks a lot, Myram. But funny thing, really fast. With the first, we did a jamboree at Rito one year. Hot as hell. We do those in September, in August. Son of a gun, is hot. Me, Myram, Julius, and Oscar Mendez. We cleaned all of Rito. All the organizations helped, but we had like at the end, we're just going and picking up the rest. And anyways, we went down the street to go eat. I think it was at a Chili's or something, went on Wetmore or something. But I was sitting down in a damn bench to drink a beer right there inside the restaurant. Dude, I cramped up bad, bro. So I'm like leaning on the damn table on Julius and Myram's table. I'm leaning up and they're like, Julius like, man, what you doing? And Myram's looking at me like, this brother's crazy. I'm like, dude, I got a cramp, boy. And I was still drinking my adult beverage like that, boy. Without like a champ.
Can't let go of that beer.
A stanky leg. You're like,
Pickle juice. I was like,
I can only imagine that, dude. That'd
but
be
no,
funny to
that's
see.
funny, man.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Thank you for
Hell
being here,
yeah.
Bobby. Hopefully, I'd get a chance to go see the facility if you let me by.
Yeah. Come through.
Come check it
Come
out.
through. I'm gonna put a lot out this coming week. As far as invites, I want a lot of kids in there. I want a lot of adults that are looking to get into shape as well. And again, I want to bring something to the community that Tucson, in particular the South Side, has never seen, because the community deserves it, and I owe it to the community as well. And my coaches and myself, we're ready to serve. So
We're all
That's
rooting
it.
for you too, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Appreciate
like,
Yeah.
let's go, Bobby.
That's a training stable for the Big Brown for the
There you
race
go.
with Baca.
there you go.
Yeah, get that on too.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that on film. So
There you go. You gotta have that Rocky theme.
Yeah.
Maybe we can hang like a chicken wing on a string and then like run it across, and you guys go get that. Nah.
It was a great show till.
That's gonna turn into a boxing match now. So
You talk about a chicken wing, just one. There's a dozen up there.
Or a bucket of KFC.
Yeah, nah, I don't like KFC.
thanks,
Oh,
Frank.
yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate Frank Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
Both his boys are jet trained, and I appreciate Frank. And my stepbrother Arthur, he's on too. So
Yeah.
shout out to him.
What's up,
Great
Arthur?
coaches at Jet, he says.
Yeah. So heck yeah, man, great show.
Roland.
Trying to get to this weekend.
Did you guys rolling? You said what I missed.
What's that? Roland? Oh, good morning, Roland. How you doing? Nothing. You missed breakfast. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. So yeah, hell of a damn show. Thanks, Bobby, for
Thank you,
coming
man.
on.
Thank you
Bobby
guys for
always
having
coming
me.
through. The
Thank
Jet
you.
always coming through, and yeah, check out his spot. What's the address again, Bob?
4221 South Santa Rita Avenue, Suite 103.
Sweet
Sweet
103. Let's get it right there.
Let's go.
Check it out.
Best
Best
right there. Sweet 103.
Hey, best trainers in Southern Arizona right now.
Yes, sir.
So,
All right, everybody. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for tuning in.
good luck to all the 7-on-7 teams going up to
Yep.
Phoenix, 7-7 Red Zone. Good luck out there. Have fun. And Beefcakes, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Gotta work on that outro.
Get some good music on there, dude. Some lowrider, dude, from War or something, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You want lowrider? The Cheech and Chong version?
Yeah.
You gotta see this transition.
Yeah, so.
Hold on. What am I doing?
Well, yeah, man. You know, it just irritates me, bro. It's all adults, bro. All adults.
Buenos días, Pedro. ¿Quieres que te corte el pelo? La frontera de los Estados Unidos.
Este programa está patrocinado por el Food City.